December 19th, 2025. The collab that was supposed to end the conspiracy dropped. EsDeeKid and Timothée Chalamet finally together. But fans didn't celebrate. They analyzed every frame like detectives. Split screens. EsDeeKid staying masked. Strategic angles hiding something. Here's why this song made everyone more suspicious than ever. The internet broke when fans started connecting dots that seemed impossible to ignore. EsDeeKid, the mysterious masked rapper from Liverpool, and Timothée Chalamet, Hollywood's golden boy. Same person? The theory sounded ridiculous until it didn't.
Listen, I need to clarify. I need to sort one thing out with you. And now I feel we're friends. EsDeeKid. Are you from, you know who EsDeeKid is, the rapper?
Your fans have lost their minds and they are saying that you are EsDeeKid.
Is that true?
Everything started with one undeniable fact. Nobody had ever seen them in the same room together. EsDeeKid always performed with his face covered, only his eyes visible. Those eyes. Fans couldn't shake it. They looked exactly like Timothée's. The same intensity, the same shape, the same piercing quality that made people stop scrolling. The theory started small on TikTok, as most internet chaos does. Then someone pointed out those unmistakable eyes. Reddit threads exploded overnight. Twitter became a battleground of believers and skeptics. The evidence kept piling up. Both artists worked with identical production teams. Studio locations matched. Their social media accounts never posted at the same time, like someone was carefully managing two separate identities. Amateur detectives went to work. Voice analysis videos comparing EsDeeKid's Scouse accent to Chalamet's acting range went viral. Remember when he played King Henry V with a perfect British accent? TikTokers sure did. Production credits showed the same team working with both artists. Even their hand movements and videos looked eerily similar. But here's what really fueled the fire. Timothée had history with hip-hop, not just casual interest. The guy actually rapped in high school under the name Lil Timmy Tim. Footage existed. He'd performed rap sketches on Saturday Night Live that showed legitimate skill. This wasn't some random actor being accused of having a secret identity. This was an actor with all the right tools to actually pull it off. Then fans spotted the smoking gun. Both Chalamet and EsDeeKid owned the same distinctive scarf. Not similar scarves. The exact same one, with identical patterns and colors. Side-by-side comparisons flooded social media. Photos surfaced of Timothée at a fake Mink concert in London, one of EsDeeKid's known collaborators. Why would an Oscar-nominated actor take time out of his insanely busy schedule to attend an underground rapper's show? The memes became relentless.
Have you ever seen them in the same room?
Plastered across side-by-side photos became the internet's favorite joke. Except for the people who weren't joking anymore. Music labels stayed completely silent. No denials, no confirmations, nothing. That silence only added fuel to the fire. Collaborators were pressed for answers and dodged questions with suspicious precision. Entertainment reporters tried digging, but hit brick walls everywhere.
This is a little Marty Supreme, like little England pack. I'm going to do a little twirl for you guys in the studio that no one's going to hear on the radio. Apologies to everyone listening.
It is
to
a
this.
England tracksuit top with an England logo, and also the three lions on the tracksuit bottoms.
Bottom.
The timing added another layer. GQ investigated and found that on October 9th, EsDeeKid performed in Milan while Chalamet attended a New York screening for Marty Supreme. Skeptics jumped on this as proof that they were different people. Believers countered with elaborate theories about body doubles and private jets. Nothing was off the table. Major entertainment outlets covered the story. Entertainment Tonight dedicated segments to breaking down the evidence. The Guardian wrote think pieces. Complex reached out for official statements from both camps and got radio silence.
I got no comment on that.
Oh, come on.
No, I mean,
What?
got no comment.
You've got the same eyes.
The same eyes, yes, and the two have been seen wearing the same scarf. We know Timothée's a hip-hop fan.
Then came the collab announcement that absolutely broke the internet. EsDeeKid and Timothée Chalamet were working together on a remix of Four Raws. This was it, the moment everyone had been waiting for. Finally, definitive proof that would settle the debate once and for all. Fans lost their minds with excitement. Pre-release streaming numbers shattered records before a single second of audio dropped. Social media engagement reached astronomical levels. Every music blog, entertainment site, and gossip column covered the announcement. Everyone expected the same thing. Both artists appear together in the music video, clearly showing two separate people. Clear, undeniable visual proof that would end this conspiracy for good.
Marty Supreme, I play Marty Mauser as the title character in it. To give you a short summary of the movie, this is a movie about dreaming big. It's a movie about ambition. It's a movie about, even in a bleak time, believing in your singular purpose in life.
But when the collaboration finally dropped, it didn't settle anything. If anything, it made the mystery deeper.
This is what you get. So right here, right now, I'm looking at, whoa, what am I looking at? I'm looking at EsDeeKid. No, that's Timothée, featuring Timothée. We got 4 Rolls remix.
Split screens throughout the entire video, never once showing both artists in the same physical space. Every shot is carefully cut between separate performances, different locations, different lighting, different times. Camera angles that seem designed to hide something rather than reveal it. The production team worked overtime making it look natural, but the seams were showing. The vocal production raised even more eyebrows. Audio engineers isolated the tracks, running them through software. The verses were clearly recorded in completely separate sessions. No natural overlap, no spontaneous harmonies. Just 2 isolated vocal takes stitched together with heavy auto-tune and effects that seemed designed to mask similarities rather than enhance differences. TikTok exploded with audio forensics, spectrogram analysis, voice matching software, AI comparison tools showing a 98% vocal match. Musical training experts weighed in. Forensic audio analysts went viral. The evidence kept mounting. Behind-the-scenes footage should have cleared everything up. Except there wasn't any, not with both artists together. Studio sessions are shown separately. Making-of videos are strategically edited to never capture both in frame. Interviews were done individually, always at different times. Press runs are happening on opposite sides of the planet.
I need to talk to you about something else. EsDeeKid.
No comment.
No comment on EsDeeKid.
All will be revealed in due time.
Photo shoots were either solo or looked suspiciously photoshopped. The absence became louder than any presence could have been. When you're trying this hard to prove 2 people exist, it starts feeling like you're hiding one person instead. The lyrics didn't help. Bars that could be read as admitting the truth. References to 2 sides of the same coin. Mirror imagery everywhere. Duality themes woven through every verse. Inside jokes only one person would know. Lines about keeping secrets and living a double life. Fans dissected every single line like scripture. The more you analyzed, the more suspicious it became. Social media silence spoke volumes. Neither artist is posting together organically. Every tag and mention feels scripted by PR teams. Never gonna live together. Stories and posts timed so precisely they seemed coordinated by lawyers. Questions about meeting in person were dodged or deflected. The interviews contradicted each other. Stories about how the collaboration happened didn't line up. Different accounts of the recording process. Timeline inconsistencies between versions. One said they met in person. The other suggested it was all virtual. Details about studio sessions that didn't match.
Not 2,
Some would say. Your passion for your job is infectious. And it's actually weirdly quite against the run of play to be very, very openly nerdy and passionate and joyful about your work.
Producers began slipping up. Engineers accidentally referred to him, not them, in interviews. Credits show only 1 vocal recording session. Studio time booked for a single artist, not 2. A mixer talking about the artist in singular form before quickly correcting himself. Deleted tweets, corrected interviews. People who'd been in the studio were suddenly refusing to comment.
is secretly EsDeeKid, a viral rapper from Liverpool, whose songs have been climbing into the top 20 of the UK single charts in recent weeks. This theory is, yes, a bit out there, but cannot be instantly dismissed, because EsDeeKid is anonymous. In all his pictures, at all his shows, he's either wearing a mask or a balaclava.
The metadata told its own story. Tracks revealing the same recording booth. Geographic location data not matching public claims. timestamp analysis showing impossible overlaps. Digital breadcrumbs leading to one conclusion. What the labels said mattered less than what they didn't say. Complete radio silence on direct questions. No comment became the official response. Legal teams are aggressively shutting down comparison videos. Copyright claims on forensic analysis content. Publicists refusing to book interviews that might address the theory.
If anyone knows anything about EsDeeKid, he has been like this underground rapper for such a long time. It's so funny because I knew someone as if they died.
Industry insiders started hinting. Carefully worded statements that said everything while saying nothing. Winks and nods in trade publications. The kind of open secret that everyone in the business knows but nobody officially confirms. The collaborators who knew stayed suspiciously quiet. Featured artists are being evasive when pressed. Producers signing NDAs that seemed excessive for a simple collaboration. Writers are vague about the creative process. Music video directors are suddenly unavailable for comment. Everyone is protecting something. Whether it was the truth or just brilliant marketing, nobody was breaking ranks.
Never mind that this foundational video described EsDeeKid as Scotch, a regional confusion that would probably offend both Scousers and Scotsmen, or it being quite unlikely that if Chalamet rapped, he'd choose to rap as a,
Then Chalamet himself started playing into it. That eye emoji comment on Instagram. The cryptic "all will be revealed in due timeline" in interviews. The way he smiled when asked about it, like he was in on a joke the rest of us hadn't figured out yet. Every non-answer felt like confirmation. The collaboration that was supposed to end the conspiracy only fed it. Every attempt at proof became another data point for skeptics. The harder they tried to convince people that two separate artists existed, the more convinced people became that they were watching an elaborate performance.
Look at this. Look how they play off of, right? All the memes, all the rumors that he was really Scouse. We all knew it deep down. Look at this. Look at this cut. Look at the cut. Look at how they lean into it, right? And then they show us. And then they flip back to Timothée.
And that's exactly what made December 19th so controversial. The day that was supposed to end it all only added more questions. December 19th, 2025 was supposed to change everything. The reveal, the collaboration, the proof that would finally settle this whole bizarre debate once and for all.
Your fans have lost their minds and they are saying that you are EsDeeKid.
Is that true?
I've got 2 words on that.
Go on.
Timothée Chalamet and EsDeeKid dropped a remix of 4 Raws together. Same video, same track. Both names are in the credits. Millions tuned in simultaneously. Phones ready, detective mode activated. Twitter's trending page was nothing but EsDeeKid and Timothée variations. Everyone watched with forensic attention. Mystery solved, right? Case closed? Not even close. Because here's the thing about internet mysteries. Sometimes the answer creates more questions than it solves. The video opened perfectly calculated. Timothée appeared first, face covered, only his eyes visible. Just like EsDeeKid always appeared. For 5 seconds, believers probably thought they'd been right all along. The shots were carefully crafted. Chalamet and the still-masked EsDeeKid appeared together, trading verses in the back of a Rolls-Royce and on London streets. Strategic framing, deliberate camera angles. And when he finally pulled down the bandana to reveal himself, EsDeeKid stayed masked in the same shot. Which means either they're proving they're 2 different people, or they're trolling us with a very expensive body double. Fans immediately dissect the video frame by frame. The eye shapes still looked identical, the body language felt rehearsed, and conveniently, the one moment that could have definitively proven they're different people, an unmasked shot of both faces together, never actually happens. They never showed both faces clearly at the same time. EsDeeKid kept the balaclava on throughout the entire video. The Reddit detectives immediately pointed out that just because Chalamet appears in the video doesn't mean the person in the mask is actually EsDeeKid. It could be a body double. It could be anyone. After all, no one had ever seen EsDeeKid's face, and they still didn't see it in this video either. Think about the strategy here. If Chalamet and EsDeeKid are genuinely two separate people who just happen to look similar. Why not do a simple press conference together? A joint interview? A casual Instagram live where they both show their faces and laugh about the whole thing? Instead, they dropped a heavily produced music video where one person stays masked the entire time. It's either the worst possible way to debunk a rumor or the most genius way to keep it alive. The production choices seemed almost deliberately designed to keep the mystery alive. Why film in a cramped corner store instead of a proper studio? Why keep EsDeeKid masked even in what's supposed to be definitive proof? Why has Chalamet started the video with his own face covered, directly referencing the very rumors this collaboration was meant to debunk? The lyrics didn't help either. Chalamet rapped about stacking $100 million, referenced his girlfriend Kylie Jenner's billion-dollar fortune, and threw in multiple plugs for Marty Supreme. It was part rap verse, part movie advertisement, part inside joke with the internet. And because this is Timothée Chalamet we're talking about, the whole thing felt both sincere and deeply ironic at the same time. Was he mocking the theory, embracing it, playing along for publicity? Yes, probably, to all three.
Can you just describe what the outfit that you have arrived in?
This is a little Marty Supreme, like little England pack. I'm gonna do a little twirl for you guys in the studio that no one's gonna hear on the radio. Apologies to everyone listening.
It is
to
a
this.
England tracksuit top.
The comment sections went absolutely nuclear.
Wait, why doesn't EsDeeKid ever show his face? This was supposed to settle everything. I'm more suspicious now than before.
EsDeeKid. Are you from? You know who EsDeeKid
yes.
is? The rapper.
Your fans have lost their minds and they are saying that you are EsDeeKid.
Is that true?
I got no comment on that.
Oh, come on.
No, I mean,
What?
got no comment.
You've got the same eyes.
I've got 2 words on that.
Go on.
But the reactions were still massive. Central C dropped crying laughing emojis. Tiny Tempa called it sick. Shabuzi declared it would go #1. The rap world embraced the collaboration as exactly what it was. Two artists capitalizing on months of speculation to create something genuinely entertaining. But the conspiracy theorists, they weren't satisfied. Skeptics who'd been ready to admit they were wrong suddenly found themselves back on the conspiracy train. Why avoid showing them together if there was nothing to hide? The editing choices seemed too intentional, too careful. Radio interviews became must-watch content. When Heart Radio host confronted Timothée directly, asking if he was EsDeeKid, his response sent the internet into overdrive.
I got no comment on that.
Oh, come on.
No, all will be revealed in due time.
Not a denial, not a confirmation, just a cryptic promise that kept the mystery alive. Entertainment Tonight picked up the story, presenting its own investigation into the evidence. They highlighted an interesting detail about tour dates. The timing of tour dates kept raising eyebrows, shows scheduled conveniently around major award season events when Chalamet would need to be present. Then that Milan concert on October 9th. The same night Chalamet appeared at a New York screening. The internet detectives did the math, calculated flight times, and concluded it was technically impossible for one person to be in both places. But hardcore believers argued about private jets, about the exact start and end times of both events, about whether photographic evidence could be trusted in the age of AI. Coincidence? Fans weren't buying it. The financial implications of keeping this mystery alive are staggering. If they're the same person, Chalamet is essentially double-dipping on streaming revenue, merchandise sales, and brand deals. If they're different people playing into the theory for publicity, they're both benefiting from millions of dollars worth of free marketing. Either way, the ambiguity is worth more than a confirmation ever could be. Mystery sells, certainty doesn't. Look at the music industry precedents. Daft Punk spent decades hiding behind helmets. Marshmello built an empire on anonymity. The Weeknd's early faceless persona created mythology around his music. Even Gorillaz, an entirely virtual band, maintained the illusion for years. But this situation is different. Those artists created mystery from the beginning. This theory emerged organically, fueled by fans. And now both parties are either caught in it or capitalizing on it. Maybe both.
This was a
Okay.
5-6 year process. Worked with a fantastic ping pong coaching duo named Wei Wang and Diego Schott. They're kind of the ping pong coaches in LA for Hollywood films. They did Forrest Gump.
The technology factor makes everything more complicated. We're living in an era where deepfakes are frighteningly convincing. AI voice synthesis can replicate anyone. Video editing can make impossible things look real. Hologram performances are legitimate concert options now. So when people ask, how could Chalamet possibly maintain a secret rap career? The answer is actually pretty simple. He wouldn't even need to be in the same country as EsDeeKid to create content together. Files sent digitally. Zoom studio sessions. Remote collaboration is standard practice in modern music, which means the logistics that should make this impossible actually don't. Here's where it gets genuinely fascinating. What if they're both real, separate people who've never actually met in person? What if the collaboration was entirely virtual, created through file sharing and remote recording? That would explain why they've never appeared together unmasked. It would explain the scheduling conflicts. It would make perfect sense for 2025. But if that's true, why not just say so? Why maintain the mystery? Unless the mystery itself is the product they're selling. The fans have split into warring camps. Believers are convinced it's an elaborate double life. Skeptics say everyone's reaching. Neutral observers just enjoy the music and chaos equally. Some think it's brilliant meta-marketing for the digital age. Others feel manipulated, like they're being laughed at for caring. And the wildest part is both groups keep streaming the music, watching the videos, and talking about it endlessly. Which means from a pure results perspective, this strategy is working perfectly. The 4 Raws remix video racked up millions of views within hours. Social media exploded with reactions. Think pieces analyzing every detail flooded the internet. And instead of settling anything, the conversation intensified. People who believed the theory found new evidence to support it. People who didn't believe it pointed to different details as proof that they're separate. The video became a Rorschach test, where everyone saw exactly what they wanted to see. The cultural impact extends beyond music and movies. This became a case study in modern celebrity, internet culture, and the mechanics of viral mysteries. Podcasts dedicated full episodes to breaking it down. Music journalists investigated seriously. Industry insiders got asked constantly. What started as a TikTok theory evolved into a legitimate cultural phenomenon that says as much about how we consume content in 2025 as it does about the people involved. Chalamet leaned hard into the marketing genius of it all. The track referenced Marty Supreme multiple times, turning the entire controversy into promotion for his upcoming film. Whether intentional from the start or brilliantly opportunistic, it worked. The remix went viral instantly. So what happens now? The pressure's mounting for an actual live performance together. Unmasked, same stage, same time, no camera tricks, no convenient editing, no suspicious angles. Award show bookers are practically salivating at the possibility. Festival organizers are reportedly reaching out with offers that would make most artists faint. Because here's the thing, if they really wanted to kill this theory, one joint appearance would do it. 10 seconds of both faces clearly visible in the same frame would settle everything instantly. But that hasn't happened yet. And the longer it doesn't happen, the more suspicious it becomes. Every declined invitation, every scheduling conflict, every separate appearance just feeds the machine. They're caught in the ultimate catch-22. If they're the same person, appearing together is technically impossible. If they're different people who know about the theory, refusing to appear together just makes them look guilty of playing games. Either way, they're trapped in a narrative that benefits them financially, while making them look increasingly evasive publicly. Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to admit. What if the real answer is boring? What if they genuinely are just 2 different people whose schedules make joint appearances difficult? What if they're both leaning into the theory because it's fun and profitable, but there's no grand conspiracy? Would people be disappointed? Absolutely. Because sometimes the mystery is better than the truth. Sometimes the speculation is more entertaining than the reality could ever be.
But I'd love to see a photo of them two together. That would freak a lot of people out, because I think a lot of people are very convinced it is Timothée Chalamet. I'm here to tell you guys right now, like someone told me wrestling's not real, and like someone told me Santa Claus is not in fact real. It's not him. I actually saw a video on TikTok of who the guy is allegedly.
Looking back, the whole thing played out like perfect marketing theater. The matching scarves, the cryptic interview responses, the tour dates conveniently avoiding award shows. Every single piece of evidence fans discovered could have been deliberately placed breadcrumbs. Maybe someone on Timothée's team saw the initial conspiracy theories forming and decided to lean into them, generate buzz for both artists, create anticipation for a collaboration nobody knew was coming, turn speculation into streams and views. If that was the strategy, it worked flawlessly. Or maybe it really was just a coincidence. Fans were seeing patterns where none existed. Eyes look similar because humans generally have similar eyes. The collaboration happened because two artists respected each other's work and wanted to create something together. What started as internet paranoia became a masterclass in modern celebrity. Chalamet understood that in an age of constant exposure, maintaining mystique is nearly impossible. So instead of fighting the speculation, he weaponized it. He let the internet run wild, never confirming or denying, just watching the theory grow until the perfect moment to strike. EsDeeKid gained international recognition overnight. His streams skyrocketed. His anonymity became even more valuable. The masked rapper from Liverpool suddenly found himself discussed in Hollywood circles and hip-hop communities simultaneously. The collaboration served multiple purposes: marketing for Marty Supreme, promotion for EsDeeKid's music, entertainment for millions, and proof that sometimes the best response to internet speculation isn't denial, it's participation. The bottom line is this: whether Timothée Chalamet is EsDeeKid or they're two separate people trolling the internet together, this whole situation represents something bigger. It's about how celebrity works now, how music marketing operates in the streaming era, how a mystery can become more valuable than the truth. The whole situation created a rare win-win scenario. Both artists benefited from the speculation. Both gained from the mystery. Both came out stronger when the truth finally emerged. Whether planned or accidental, the EsDeeKid conspiracy theory became one of the year's most successful organic marketing campaigns. One way or another, EsDeeKid and Timothée Chalamet just pulled off one of the most talked about collaborations of the year.